What's up, everybody? Welcome to Motivation with Edge presents Raising My Daughter in This Fucked Up World, part 16. What do you think? So I was talking to my daughter. I was going to first say, it's arrogant for a lot of us parents to think we know how to parent just because we had sex. that's the funniest thought as a parent, that we think we know better because we had sex and we had a kid. And I was talking to my daughter, as I always do, about a lot of different things. And I was telling her, like, I don't know, and I've told this before, I don't know anything about what it's like to be a girl. I don't know anything that's like, I don't remember your age. So my insights to relate to 11-year-old, 10-year-old, 9-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old will probably be flawed. But the most important part, I realized how much different my life and my relationship with my parents would have been if they just asked me, what do I think? Why do I think what I think? Like, I understand a lot of parents, we just talk down, they talk at us, and it's innocent. They think they know better. They want to help us because they feel they're the authority. Now, if you build trust with your child, like I do with my kid, what I hope most do, you can actually talk to them, whether you believe you're right or not, to give a kid a voice. You know, it's actually like, just like, what do you think about, whether it's a plan of a day, which is normally kids do get that, what kind of want to get ice cream and stuff, fine. But what do you think about career aspirations? What do you think about conformity? What do you think about how you want to live your life? Why I'm teaching you certain things? What do you think about it? Because I'm very I'm stern with my daughter only with the ideas I have. I don't want her to be conformist. I don't want her to think like other people. I don't want her to follow any trends. I don't want her to have this rigid view of the world and this idea that she's not able to do whatever the fuck she wants. And when I try to tell her about life, I want to know what she thinks. Because if I'm just talking to her, I don't know what's getting through. I don't know if I'm right in my assumption of how she's thinking and how she's grasping certain concepts. You know what I mean? And I just remember, like, because I'm a failure in any like sense of logic through a parent's eyes, right? I felt bad that my parents, especially like Arabs, a lot of countries, they want their kid to be something they can brag about. And for me, there was more scrutiny on me when I became an adult. I got a charmed childhood, but more when I'm an adult, because my poor father, he's got 5 daughters. I'm his only son. Like, he brought me to Canada. My father was the same man who would sell the shirt off his back. But he was always disappointed in my choices. And I understand. I understand. I swear to God I do. But at least if he got to know why I thought the way I thought, why I want to do certain things, what mattered to me in life, how my priorities might be different from his, how I utilize the resource and gifts he gave me, as it was different from him having to travel out of Palestine and come to Canada. And it's just crazy. But it would have made us closer, even if ultimately he was right. For him to ask me what I think and why I think the way I think, it would have made the relationship so much better. Not only that, I would have been so much more likely to go talk to him about things. Right? Because I wasn't going to get this generic response of fuck what you think, this is what it is. And, you know, I think as parents, we truly, either play the role of parent, which I talked about, or because we fucked the girl or fucked the, whatever the fuck it is, we somehow are the authority on raising someone or how life is supposed to be. You know? And I think a lot of parents are going to miss a golden opportunity. At least for me, I think it's so important to ask your kids what they think about whatever. And make sure you build that trust. Because you don't know shit. Especially when it's like be a girl. Raise a daughter, I don't know shit. I know a lot of things. But truly, through her eyes, I don't know shit. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, share with somebody. If my shit doesn't matter to you, great. But if you know somebody that might benefit from it, please share along. Thank you so much for your time.